Is it really true that swimwear is restricted in France? In a surprising twist, French law mandates that male swimmers wear fitted trunks, which means no baggy shorts are allowed. This unique regulation aims to uphold a sense of decorum at public swimming pools and beaches. Interestingly, the law goes a step further by banning blue trunks specifically, although the reason for this peculiar restriction isn't entirely clear. The design of swimwear is not just a matter of style in France. It reflects cultural values about modesty and proper behavior in public spaces. So if you plan to swim in France, be sure to pack those snug-fitting trunks and steer clear of that blue fabric if you want to avoid any run-ins with local rules. This focus on swimwear standards sparks discussions on how different countries view public etiquette and personal expression at the beach. Most people don't know this, but what dangers lurked in Oz? When you think of classic films, The Wizard of Oz shines bright with its colorful characters and enchanting story. But the journey behind the scenes was far from magical. For instance, Jack Haley, who portrayed the beloved Tin Man, endured significant struggles due to his shiny green makeup, which contained copper. This visually stunning makeup not only dazzled audiences, but also led to a painful eye infection that made filming challenging for him. Meanwhile, actress Margaret Hamilton, who mesmerized viewers as the Wicked Witch, faced her own terrifying experience during a fire scene. While making a dramatic exit, the special effects went wrong, causing severe burns that could have ended her career. Thankfully, both actors exhibited remarkable resilience, and their unforgettable performances contributed to the film's timeless charm. These behind-the-scenes struggles highlight that even in a world of make-believe, the magic is fraught with challenges. The Wizard of Oz teaches us invaluable lessons about courage, friendship, and perseverance, not just for its beloved characters, but for the talented individuals who brought them to life. You won't believe what Arch Motorcycles has created. This innovative company, co-founded by actor Keanu Reeves and motorcycle designer Gard Hollinger, has set the motorcycle world on fire with its remarkable models. One standout is the Arch KR GT1, a bike that perfectly combines jaw-dropping power with exceptional performance and stunning design. It's not just about looks. The KR GT1 packs a powerful 1,200cc V-twin engine that can unleash a thrilling ride like no other. With its lightweight frame and advanced suspension system, it glides through corners while providing an exhilarating experience on straightaways. Every detail, from its smooth lines to the luxurious materials used, showcases the craftsmanship and dedication to quality that Arch is known for. But what really sets Arch apart is their commitment to customization. Each motorcycle can be tailored to fit the rider's personality and needs, making it not just a means of transport but a true reflection of oneself. Riding an Arch motorcycle is not just about speed, it's about experiencing the art of the ride. Is it really true that echidnas can sense electricity? Echidnas, those fascinating spiky creatures from Australia and New Guinea, have a remarkable ability that sets them apart from most animals. They possess special receptors in their snouts capable of detecting weak electric fields. These electric fields are produced by the movements of insects and other small creatures digging underground. When an echidna hunts for food, it can sense these minute electrical signals, helping it locate its prey even when it's hidden from view. This unique sense is vital for their survival, as they primarily feed on ants and termites, which often burrow deep into the soil. Picture an echidna waddling around, nose to the ground, able to find a tasty meal just by sensing the electric buzz of its dinner. It's this extraordinary adaptation that makes echidnas such charming and efficient foragers in their natural habitat. Why is Shumuk the world's most expensive fragrance? This luxurious scent is valued at a staggering $1.3 million, making it a true statement piece in the realm of perfumes. Shumuk is more than just a fragrance. It embodies exclusivity and opulence, featuring an eye-popping design adorned with 3,171 sparkling diamonds, gleaming pearls, and gold accents. The creators of Shumuk, a Dubai-based company, aim to craft a perfume that not only smells divine, but also stands as a work of art. Enclosed in a stunning bottle that captures its extravagant nature, The scent itself combines rare ingredients that create a unique olfactory experience. Imagine the delicate balance of floral, woody, and spicy notes coming together to form a fragrance that is both enchanting and unforgettable. Owning Shumak isn't just about the aroma. It's about making a statement and indulging in the extraordinary. This luxurious fragrance captures the essence of extravagance, appealing to those searching for the ultimate in elite experiences. Will Shumak set the standard for future perfumes, or is it a one-of-a-kind masterpiece? Imagine dancing like Michael Jackson in anti-gravity shoes. In 1993, the legendary pop icon patented a unique pair of shoes designed to create an illusion of defying gravity. These anti-gravity shoes featured a special incline that allowed wearers to lean forward dramatically without losing their balance. This innovative design played a crucial role in some of Jackson's most iconic dance moves, giving rise to his signature leaning stance, showcased during performances of Smooth Criminal. Fans were mesmerized by the way he seemed to defy physics, but the magic behind his moves was really a clever combination of technology and creativity. The shoes were not just cool to look at, they represented Jackson's relentless drive to push the boundaries of performance art. His captivating style inspired countless artists and dancers around the world, showcasing how invention can blend with artistry. Can you imagine gliding across the stage with that kind of freedom? With the right pair of shoes, anyone could feel like a superstar. What happened when Bigfoot met the FBI? In 1976, Peter Burns made headlines by sending a hair sample to the FBI, claiming it belonged to the elusive Sasquatch, commonly known as Bigfoot. To their surprise, instead of dismissing the claim outright, the FBI opened a case file labeled T4, which stands for Technical Operations and Research. This marked the beginning of a unique investigation that lasted over 2 decades. While the FBI quickly identified the hair as belonging to a deer, this didn't stop them from diving deeper into the mystery. They collected numerous reports and analyzed a variety of evidence related to Bigfoot sightings across the United States. Despite the intriguing stories and sightings from countless enthusiasts and believers, the FBI ultimately found no conclusive proof of Sasquatch's existence. Today, the declassified files from this peculiar investigation are available for anyone curious enough to explore. This fascinating chapter in the pursuit of cryptozoology raises the question, could there really be undiscovered animals lurking in the wild? Is it really true that hormones boost brain power? Yes, they do. Gonadal hormones, like estrogen from ovaries and testosterone from testes, play key roles in stimulating neurogenesis, which is the creation of new neurons in your brain. These hormones are particularly impactful in regions associated with memory and learning. Research shows that estrogen can enhance cognitive abilities and protect against mental decline, while testosterone has been linked to better spatial memory and overall brain health. This exciting connection between hormones and brain function suggests that understanding how these hormones work could open doors for future treatments for conditions like Alzheimer's or other cognitive disorders. So next time you hear about estrogen and testosterone, remember they're not just about physical traits, they might be helping your brain work better too. Isn't that fascinating? What's the secret to Augustus Caesar's incredible wealth? Augustus Caesar stands out in history as perhaps the wealthiest individual ever, with estimates placing his fortune at a staggering $4.6 trillion when adjusted for today's economy. So how did he accumulate such immense riches? As the first Roman emperor, Caesar's wealth came largely from 2 primary sources: taxation and military conquest. His rule marked a significant turning point in Rome, ushering in a golden age characterized by economic prosperity and expansion. By implementing effective tax systems and conquering vast territories, he not only filled the Roman coffers, but also strengthened his power. This allowed him to fund grand infrastructure projects, support the arts, and create a robust economy that thrived on trade across the Mediterranean. Augustus's ability to blend political savvy with military strength transformed Rome into a leading empire, and his treasure trove remains unmatched to this day. What can we learn from his legacy of wealth and power? Did you know dolphins can sleep with half their brain? This fascinating ability belongs to bottlenose dolphins, who have a unique way of resting without fully shutting down. These clever marine mammals can actually put one hemisphere of their brain to sleep while the other remains awake. This clever adaptation lets them stay alert for potential dangers, like predators or boats, while still getting the rest they need. Imagine trying to catch a nap while keeping an eye on your surroundings. It's a skill that helps these dolphins thrive in the wild. When one side of their brain sleeps, the dolphin will often float at the surface or swim slowly, allowing it to breathe effortlessly. Researchers believe this remarkable capability also plays a role in social interactions, as dolphins can communicate and coordinate with each other even when resting. The next time you see a dolphin leaping through the waves, remember that it might just be taking a quick nap and staying sharp at the same time. You won't believe this about the Roe River. Recognized as the world's shortest river, this tiny waterway in Montana measures just 61 meters, or about 200 feet. Connecting Giant Springs to the mighty Missouri River, the Roe River flows entirely through Great Falls, making it an interesting local feature. Despite its brief length, its fame grew when local students launched a campaign to get it into the Guinness World Records. This initiative not only showcased pride in their hometown, but also highlighted the river's historical and educational importance. The Roe River illustrates how even small natural wonders can capture our imaginations and spark curiosity about the environment. So next time you find yourself in Great Falls, remember to check out this remarkable river. Who knew a river could create such a big buzz in a small package? Why exactly does Victoria Peak captivate visitors? This iconic landmark in Hong Kong is famous for its stunning views that showcase the city's vibrant skyline, sparkling Victoria Harbor, and majestic mountains. When you reach the summit, you're treated to a breathtaking panorama that leaves a lasting impression. To climb to this breathtaking viewpoint, visitors can ride the Peak Tram, an enchanting funicular railway in operation since 1888. As the tram ascends at a steep angle, it weaves through lush greenery, offering a fresh perspective of the city's unique architecture along the way. The entire experience is delightful, with the tram's historic charm making the journey as memorable as the destination. Once at the top, visitors can enjoy leisurely strolls in the park, where they can snap photos or simply take in the incredible scenery. Cafes are available nearby, serving tasty treats for those looking to indulge. With its combination of natural beauty and urban landscape, Victoria Peak is not just a viewing point, but a place where unforgettable memories are made. Whether that's admiring the sunset, savoring delicious snacks, or exploring the fascinating exhibits nearby. You won't believe the beauty of the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef. This breathtaking natural wonder stretches along Mexico's Caribbean coastline and ranks as the second largest barrier reef in the world, right after the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Spanning over 1,000 kilometers, it is a vibrant ecosystem filled with rich marine life. Imagine diving into crystal clear waters and encountering colorful corals, tropical fish, and even the occasional sea turtle gliding by. This reef not only offers stunning views, but also serves as an essential habitat for a variety of species. However, it's facing threats from climate change, pollution, and overfishing. Efforts are ongoing to protect and preserve this precious environment for future generations. So, next time you're in Mexico, consider exploring this underwater paradise and help spread the word about its beauty and the need for conservation. Experience the magic of Irish dance techniques. The mesmerizing world of competitive Irish dancing is truly fascinating. One of its most captivating features is how dancers keep their upper bodies completely still while their legs perform rapid, intricate steps. This technique creates a stunning contrast, showcasing the elegance of their upper torsos against the energetic movements of their lower bodies. Imagine the precision required to achieve such balance. Dancers train for years, rigorously practicing to master this art. As their feet fly across the floor in dazzling patterns, the stillness above adds an element of grace that leaves audiences in awe. This unique style not only highlights skill and discipline, but also immerses audiences in a rich cultural tradition that has been passed down through generations. From lively jigs to spirited reels, The energy in every performance tells a story that connects people from different backgrounds. Have you ever watched an Irish dance competition and noticed the uncanny calm above the storm of movement below? It's a testament to the dedication and artistry of these talented individuals. Did you know dust is worse near highways? Studies show that dust levels are significantly higher in busy highways or construction areas compared to tranquil houses nestled in forests. Why does this happen? When vehicles zoom by and construction workers move around, they disturb the ground, stirring up dust particles into the air. This constant activity sends tiny bits of dirt floating around, creating a haze that can impact air quality. In contrast, forests provide a calm, serene environment. With fewer people around, the air in these wooded areas tends to be much cleaner. Trees play a critical role here. They not only absorb CO2 but also help trap dust and other pollutants, making the air fresher. So the next time you're stuck in traffic or near a construction site, remember that you could be inhaling more dust than if you were taking a leisurely walk through a forest. Isn't it fascinating how our surroundings can shape the quality of the air we breathe? You might be shocked to learn that cooking shows are scripted. Many viewers enjoy the excitement and drama of cooking competitions, but behind the scenes things are often quite different. Contestants usually receive their ingredients weeks in advance, allowing them to plan and practice their dishes meticulously. While this might seem unfair, it turns cooking into more of a performance rather than a spontaneous challenge. Furthermore, it's not just the contestants who face tough times. Restaurants highlighted on improvement shows often face dire consequences, with many closing soon after their episodes air. Producers might promise a bright future, but the pressure of publicity can lead to financial strain. Fans are left wondering what really happens once the cameras stop rolling. The glitz and glamour can hide some serious struggles for both contestants and establishments alike, making us rethink what we see on our screens. Prepare to be amazed by how smart cats are. These adorable furballs are often underestimated, but cats are surprisingly intelligent and emotionally aware. Believe it or not, a cat's brain has nearly as many neurons in its cerebral cortex as a dog's. This similarity helps them process information and learn just like our canine friends. Cats have a knack for remembering their routines and can even recognize their human's voice, so you might find your furry companion responding when called. They also learn through cues, which means they can manipulate their humans into giving treats or playing games. While some people think cats are aloof, many actually develop deep connections with their owners. This fascinating blend of intelligence and emotional depth reveals that cats have a rich inner world, full of feelings and connections. So the next time you see your cat lounging around, remember they might just be plotting their next charming move. Did you know the Atlantic Ocean is saltier? This fascinating fact is largely due to the ocean's unique conditions. The Atlantic Ocean experiences higher evaporation rates compared to its neighbor, the Pacific Ocean. When sunlight heats the water, it causes some of it to turn into vapor and escape into the atmosphere. This process leaves behind salt, increasing the ocean's salinity. While the Pacific sees more rain, which dilutes its salt content, the Atlantic's drier climate contributes to its briny nature. In fact, these differences in salinity can affect marine life, ocean currents, and weather patterns. Salinity plays a crucial role in how animals adapt to their environments, as some species thrive in saltier waters, while others prefer the gentler embrace of fresh waters. So next time you're near the ocean, remember that the water's taste and ecosystem can tell you a lot about the broader climate conditions at play. Knowing these differences adds to the beauty of our planet's diverse oceans, doesn't it? Did you know there are 35 Springfields in America? The iconic town from the beloved animated series The Simpsons has a mysterious location that sparks curiosity among fans. While the show's creator, Matt Groening, has stated that its Springfield is a composite of various locations, it's amusing to think about how many real-life towns share the same name. From Springfield, Illinois, to Springfield, Massachusetts, each place has its own unique story, culture, and flair. In fact, Springfield, Illinois, is often considered the most famous due to its connection with President Abraham Lincoln. With such a popular name, the Springfield in The Simpsons serves as an every town representing American life. filled with quirky characters and relatable situations. So, which Springfield do you think captured the essence of this animated classic? Believe it or not, there's no universal now in space. This fascinating concept in physics reveals how time behaves differently across various locations in the universe. Thanks to the interwoven fabric of time and space, what we perceive as now right here on Earth doesn't necessarily match up with now on another planet or even in distant galaxies. This phenomenon is a result of the theory of relativity proposed by Albert Einstein, which explains how time can stretch or contract depending on speed and gravity. Imagine living on a planet far away, where your present moment occurs at a different pace. This means that while one person may experience moments in their own unique way, their now could be out of sync with someone else's. Time, it seems, flows differently for everyone in the universe. How wild is that? Most people don't know this, but strength has a giant. Arbab Kaiser Hayat, hailing from Pakistan, is capturing worldwide attention with his incredible size and strength. Standing at a staggering 6 feet 3 inches and weighing a jaw-dropping 960 pounds, he is not just a sight to behold, but also a force to be reckoned with. Hayat has amazed onlookers with his extraordinary feats, including the ability to pull a moving tractor, an impressive demonstration of raw power that very few can match. His astonishing physique is not just about looks, it reflects years of dedication and hard work. Interested fans often wonder how he maintains such strength and what his daily routine looks like. Beyond his impressive physicality, Hayat's journey inspires many to pursue their own dreams, showing that with determination, anything is possible. Could you imagine having that level of strength and power? What if Bitcoin ownership isn't what it seems? The world of Bitcoin is filled with mysteries, especially when it comes to who really owns this popular digital currency. Despite the fact that all Bitcoin transactions are recorded on a public ledger called the blockchain, the identities of the owners remain a closely guarded secret. This anonymity sets Bitcoin apart from traditional currencies, where banks often have access to personal information. When you send or receive Bitcoin, the transaction shows a series of numbers and letters instead of names, making it tricky to trace back to an individual. This unique characteristic allows people to enjoy their financial privacy while engaging in digital transactions. However, this same anonymity raises questions about accountability and security in the digital currency space. Could this make Bitcoin a haven for fraudsters, or does it simply offer a layer of protection for average users? Here's what actually happens when the Olympics begin. The first recorded Olympic Games took place in 776 BCE in ancient Greece, marking a spectacular blend of sports and spirituality. These ancient games weren't just about athletic prowess. They were a grand celebration dedicated to the gods, especially Zeus. Athletes from various Greek city-states gathered in Olympia, where they competed in events like running, wrestling, and chariot racing. Each competition was accompanied by rituals and sacrifices aimed at honoring the deities, which underscored the religious importance of the event. Spectators cheered not only for their favorite athletes, but also for the divine favor they believed would be granted through these games. Over time, the Olympics evolved, but the spirit of competition and reverence for the gods remained central to the celebration. Can you imagine the excitement of being there? Discover the incredible huayhuay tree in Mexico. This magnificent tree, also known as the Tule tree, holds the title for the widest trunk in the world, measuring an astonishing 46 feet in diameter. Imagine standing before a giant that has witnessed over 2 millennia of history. Located in the vibrant region of Oaxaca, this ancient tree is one of the oldest living beings on Earth, estimated to be around 2,000 years old. Its massive trunk tells tales of time, weathering countless storms and changes in the environment. Visitors are often mesmerized by its sheer size and the rich biodiversity that thrives around it. The huayhuay tree isn't just a natural wonder. It symbolizes the resilience of nature and reminds us of the importance of preserving our forests. So when you think of age and beauty combined, this incredible tree stands tall as an emblem of longevity. How can we protect such wonders for future generations? What if I told you voting in Egypt is mandatory? In Egypt, not participating in elections is taken very seriously, and there are real consequences. Citizens are required by law to vote, and if they fail to show up at the polls, they face a fine or even imprisonment. This strict rule highlights the country's commitment to increasing voter turnout, ensuring that everyone has a voice in the democratic process. The government believes that mandatory voting encourages civic engagement and reflects the population's will more accurately. While many countries encourage voting, few impose such penalties for not voting. This law aims to create a culture where citizens actively participate in shaping their future, transforming apathy into action. So next time you hear about voting rights, remember Egypt's unique take on the importance of every vote. It's a powerful reminder of how valuable our democratic opportunities really are. Discover how the Michelin Guide changed dining forever. It all started in 1900 when the Michelin Tire Company, founded by Edward and Andre Michelin, launched a guide to encourage driving. They wanted more people to hit the road, leading to a greater demand for cars and tires. This guide offered essential information for motorists, but something unexpected happened. The restaurant section caught on like wildfire. As more travelers asked for dining recommendations, the guide began to highlight outstanding eateries. By 1926, the Michelin star system was born, awarding stars to top-notch restaurants, and a new standard of culinary excellence emerged. Today, these stars are fiercely coveted by chefs around the world, turning the Michelin Guide into a symbol of fine dining. It's remarkable how a tire company's initiative to promote travel transformed the way we think about food and dining experiences. Ever wondered how a simple guide could lead to such gastronomical prestige? Ever wondered how animals communicate through scent? In Japan, the World of Animal Scent exhibition offers a unique experience where visitors can actually smell the scents of various animals' behinds. This quirky yet educational exhibition dives deep into the fascinating world of olfactory behavior in animals. Animal scents play a huge role in how creatures interact with one another, marking territories, signaling readiness to mate, or even warning others of danger. By presenting these scents, the exhibition helps visitors understand the complexity of animal communication in a fun and engaging way. Whether it's the powerful musky odor of a lion or the faint whiff of a rabbit, each scent carries important information. So prepare your nose for an adventure that opens your eyes to how animals perceive their world through smell. Are you ready to discover what your furry friends are really saying? What if I told you roosters have a distance rule? In Kenilworth, Illinois, local noise regulations state that roosters must crow at least 300 feet away from any home, while hens can only cackle from 200 feet back. This unique law is designed to ensure peace and quiet for residents living in this suburban area. Imagine waking up to the sound of a rooster crowing right outside your window. With these distance requirements, Kenilworth aims to keep its neighborhoods tranquil while still allowing residents to enjoy having chickens. Many people love the idea of raising backyard chickens for fresh eggs, but noise can be a concern. By setting these rules, the community balances the joys of chicken keeping with the need for a peaceful living environment. So next time you hear a rooster's crow from afar, think of Kenilworth's clever approach to maintaining harmony in their charming residential streets. Discover the power of connection in our world. The idea of interconnectedness is more relevant than ever, particularly when we consider how human relationships impact the environment. This concept suggests that our actions and communication with each other can drastically affect global issues like climate change and resource management. When we work together, we can pool our creativity and knowledge to tackle challenges that may seem overwhelming on an individual level. For example, grassroots movements and community initiatives often spring from strong ties among residents, leading to effective solutions that benefit both people and their surroundings. By emphasizing collaborative efforts and open dialogue, we gain a better understanding of our roles in preserving the planet. So how can we strengthen these relationships to create a positive impact on our environment? Why exactly does Caesarion matter in history? Caesarion, Julius Caesar's only son, played a pivotal role in the dramatic end of Egypt's ancient reign. Though Cleopatra claimed Caesar was his father, he never officially recognized Caesarion, leaving a cloud of uncertainty over the young man's legitimacy. Caesarion became the last pharaoh of Egypt, ruling during a time of immense change and turmoil. Tragically, he died at just 17 years old, marking a devastating blow to the Ptolemaic dynasty and signaling the close of an era. The end of his short life symbolized more than just personal loss for Cleopatra. It represented the final loss of Egypt's political autonomy as Rome's influence grew strong. His untimely death left a power vacuum in Egypt and intensified the Roman grip on the region. As we ponder Caesarion's legacy, we are reminded of how one young man's life can intertwine with larger historical narratives and the fates of entire nations. Ever wondered how vast the oceans really are? Oceans cover about 71% of our planet's surface, which is astonishing when you think about it. That's a whopping 1.332 billion cubic kilometers of water just waiting to be explored. In contrast, the land we walk on makes up only around 29% of the Earth's area. This immense expanse of water not only plays a vital role in regulating our climate, but also houses diverse ecosystems that many of us have yet to fully understand. Fascinatingly, much of the ocean remains a mystery, with scientists still discovering new species in underwater landscapes. Imagine what secrets lie beneath the waves. From the tiniest plankton to the largest whales, these waters are teeming with life. So the next time you glimpse the ocean, remember you're looking at a vast and largely uncharted world. What discoveries await us beneath the surface? This might surprise you, 300 hours of video every minute. That's right. YouTube, the popular video sharing platform, sees an incredible amount of content uploaded every single minute. Imagine the vast range of videos being shared, from music tutorials and hilarious cat clips to educational documentaries and travel vlogs. With this staggering upload rate, YouTube has become a treasure trove of information and entertainment for billions of users worldwide. Every time you refresh the page, new creators are sharing their stories and ideas, contributing to a collective library that keeps growing rapidly. As of now, the platform features billions of videos, proving that anyone with a smartphone can be a storyteller or entertainer. This constant influx of content not only inspires creativity, but also shapes culture and trends. So what interesting video will you discover next? Most people don't know uranium glass was once popular. In the 1800s, this striking glassware caught the public's eye with its vivid green glow, leading many to believe it held mysterious health benefits. Some individuals, drawn to its sparkle, sipped from cups and goblets made from this material, convinced that they were enhancing their well-being. However, what they didn't realize was that uranium glass contains radioactive properties, which can pose serious health risks. Scientists later found that consuming or even prolonged exposure to this glass could lead to radiation sickness and other harmful effects. Despite being manufactured in vibrant colors and designs that were quite attractive, the allure of uranium glass faded as awareness of its dangers grew. Today, while this glass is still collected for its beauty and history, we understand that its glow is not a sign of health, but a reminder of a fascinating yet dangerous chapter in our understanding of materials and radiation. So the next time you see a glowing piece of glass, think twice before sipping from it. Surprise, Arizona got its name from low expectations. When the founder of this quirky town, a woman named Flora May Statler, established it in the 1930s, she never imagined it would grow into the bustling community it is today. In fact, she expressed her thoughts with a humorous remark, stating she would be surprised if the town ever became significant. This playful comment turned into the town's name, reflecting both her modest hopes and a dash of irony. Flora was aiming to create a small, simple subdivision for people looking for affordable desert homes. But instead, Surprise rapidly expanded. Over the years, it transformed from a tiny dot on the map into one of Arizona's fastest-growing cities, known for its warm climate, vibrant community events, and beautiful parks. Today, residents and visitors connect to the town's spirit of unexpected growth and resilience, proving that sometimes a humble beginning holds great potential. So next time you hear the name Surprise, remember its curious origins and how it grew beyond all expectations. Why exactly does human adaptability seem superhuman? Humans have an extraordinary knack for adjusting to all sorts of environments, a trait that sets us apart in the animal kingdom. Whether it's surviving freezing temperatures in the Arctic or thriving in scorching deserts, our bodies and minds are equipped to handle change. This remarkable adaptability is crucial for our survival. Think about how we can learn new languages, develop technologies, and modify our lifestyles to fit different situations. Our resilience shines through when facing challenges, whether they be natural disasters, health crises, or social upheavals. This ability to bounce back and thrive is like having superpowers, allowing us to not just survive but also flourish in varying conditions. From adapting our habits to embracing new cultures, our human journey showcases a versatile spirit that continually pulls us forward. What other incredible traits do we have up our sleeves? Prepare to be amazed by stunning sunsets. Have you ever wondered why sunsets can look so vibrant and colorful? The magic happens because of the Earth's atmosphere, which acts like a giant filter. As the sun sets, light has to pass through more of our atmosphere. Shorter wavelengths, like violet and blue, get scattered in all directions, which is why we often see a blue sky during the day. However, when the sun is lower in the sky, those shorter wavelengths are scattered away, letting the longer wavelengths, like reds and oranges, shine through. This beautiful transition creates that breathtaking view we all love. Next time you're treated to a sunset, take a moment to appreciate the science behind it. How amazing is it that the atmosphere can paint the sky with such brilliant colors? Did you know that your big toe has a fancy name? It's called the hallux, and it sounds like something straight out of a fantasy tale. The hallux plays a critical role in our balance and movement, helping us walk and run with ease. However, not everyone's big toe stays perfectly shaped. Sometimes, due to genetics or ill-fitting shoes, the hallux can develop a bunion, which is medically known as hallux valgus. This condition causes the big toe to point inward, creating a noticeable bump on the outside of the foot. Bunions can be more than just a cosmetic issue. They may lead to pain and discomfort, especially when walking or standing for long periods. Luckily, there are various treatment options, such as orthotics or surgery, to help alleviate the problem. So the next time you look at your feet, remember their unique anatomy and the stories they tell. What makes the manchineel tree so dangerous? This tree, native to tropical regions, has earned the title of the world's most dangerous tree for a good reason. Every part of the manchineel tree, from its tempting green fruits to its bark and leaves, is packed with potent toxins. Just touching the tree can cause severe skin irritation, resulting in painful blistering. If you ever get caught in the rain under its branches, don't be surprised if the sap that drips down irritates your skin. The poison can even result in severe allergic reactions for some and pose serious risks if the fruit is ingested, with symptoms ranging from vomiting to more dire consequences. It's truly a fascinating example of nature's power, displaying how something that appears beautiful can also be deadly. Many locals have learned to respect this tree and avoid it at all costs. Keeping your distance is definitely the best way to enjoy the beauty of the manchineel without getting harmed. So the next time you see a mysterious tree, think twice before getting too close. Believe it or not, activated charcoal can stain. A popular trend in the beauty and wellness world, activated charcoal promises to detoxify and purify your skin and teeth. Many people have jumped on the bandwagon, eager to try out products that boast this powerful ingredient. However, users quickly discovered that the benefits come with some surprising drawbacks. As they brushed their teeth or used facial masks, they were alarmed to see their sinks and teeth turning a striking shade of black. This unexpected effect led to panic during what should have been a refreshing cleansing routine. The staining occurs because activated charcoal is porous and can cling to surfaces, making it essential to use these products carefully and to follow up with a thorough rinse. While activated charcoal can be effective for certain purposes, it's crucial to understand its quirks to make the most of your beauty routine without any unwelcome surprises. This might surprise you. Cyber sleuths combat fake websites. Each time a dedicated group known as anti-phishing warriors meets, they join forces to tackle the growing threat of deception on the internet. In our digital age, where information is just a click away, fake and dangerous web addresses can trick unsuspecting users, leading to scams or malware attacks. These tech-savvy individuals analyze reports, share insights, and develop tools to identify harmful links. Their mission goes beyond just alerting one another. They also educate the public about online safety, highlighting the importance of verifying URLs before clicking. With the rise of e-commerce and online communication, the work of these cyber defenders is crucial in creating a safer online environment. What measures are you taking to protect yourself from shady websites? Here's a wild fact about Eddie Flexible. Known as the man with no bones, Eddie is astonishingly flexible, often bending and contorting his body in ways that seem impossible. His unique ability allows him to perform incredible movements that leave audiences in awe. Unlike most people, who rely on a rigid skeletal structure, Eddie's flexibility lets him twist and turn with remarkable ease. His skills have turned him into a viral sensation and a popular performer, delighting fans around the world with jaw-dropping tricks. Beyond just entertainment, Eddie's extraordinary flexibility raises interesting questions about the limits of human movement. How can someone achieve such a level of flexibility? Training and perhaps a different bone structure play a part. While many of us struggle to touch our toes, Eddie makes gravity-defying movements look effortless. He has even inspired many to explore their own flexibility, whether through yoga or specialized training. So what secrets lie behind Eddie's remarkable talent? Are we just beginning to understand the boundaries of what our bodies can achieve? Guess what really drives the story of Joe Arity? Joe Arity, often called the happiest prisoner, faced a fate that most couldn't imagine. Despite having the mental capacity of a child, he was wrongfully sentenced to death and executed, highlighting the chilling flaws within the justice system. Arity's case is a tragic reminder of the dire consequences stemming from misunderstandings of mental disability and legal accountability. However, his story didn't end with his execution. Years later, through persistent advocacy and emerging evidence, he was exonerated, showcasing the power of determination and the heart of human resilience. The case sparks important discussions about wrongful convictions and the need for reform in our legal system. How could a system fail someone so profoundly, yet allow hope to shine through his tragedy? Arity's journey encourages more than just reflection. It calls for action to prevent such injustices in the future. Prepare to be amazed by Monopoly's money mystery. Did you know that more Monopoly money gets printed in a single year than all the actual currency in the world? It's true. The colorful bills used in this beloved board game far exceed the total amount of physical cash that people use daily. This fascinating fact invites us to think about what money really means. In the game, players use these fake bills to buy properties and build empires without ever leaving the table, creating a world where wealth is just a fun idea. But when we look outside the game, actual currency represents real value and hard work, shaping economies and lives. So why does it feel like Monopoly money is so plentiful? It turns out that it sparks a conversation about how we view wealth, play, and the meaning of success. Isn't it interesting how a simple game can make us ponder such big ideas? You might be shocked to learn that online privacy matters. NordVPN offers powerful encryption to keep your internet activities safe and secure. In our digital age, protecting your personal information is more important than ever, and with NordVPN, you can rest easy knowing your data is encrypted and your IP address is hidden. Imagine browsing your favorite websites or streaming shows without the fear of prying eyes watching your every move. With over 5,000 servers spread across more than 60 countries, NordVPN ensures that you have a fast and reliable connection no matter where you are in the world. This extensive network allows you to bypass geographic restrictions, giving you access to a vast amount of content. So why risk your privacy online when you can use NordVPN to safeguard your digital life? Start protecting your online self today. Did you know superglue was invented by accident? In 1942, a group of scientists was experimenting with ideas to create clear plastic gun sights, but they stumbled upon something completely unexpected, a powerful adhesive that seemed to stick to almost anything. This sticky discovery, while not suitable for its original military purpose, showed great potential. At first, the scientists set it aside since it didn't fit their needs. However, over time, they recognized its value and worked to commercialize it. Today, super glue is a household staple, used for everything from quick fixes on broken items to arts and crafts projects. Its quick drying and strong bonding abilities make it incredibly versatile. So the next time you reach for that little tube, remember, it was an accidental invention that turned out to be a game changer in everyday life. Believe it or not, Maryland has no natural lakes. This surprising fact might make you think twice about the state's scenic landscape, but it's true. Every single lake in Maryland has been created by humans, designed for important purposes like irrigation, recreation, or flood control. These man-made lakes are not just functional, they also beautify the scenery and provide fantastic opportunities for fun activities. Imagine kayaking at the serene Deep Creek Lake or fishing in the charming Schaefer Farms Reservoir. Despite the lack of natural lakes, Maryland's lakes and waterways create a vibrant ecosystem that attracts a variety of wildlife. Additionally, they offer residents and visitors a chance to unwind, enjoy family outings, and connect with nature. So whether you're looking to splash around or take a peaceful boat ride, you'll find that Maryland's man-made lakes deliver enjoyment and beauty in abundance. Isn't it fascinating how human ingenuity can transform the land to create such wonderful recreational spots? Discover the truth about octopus arms. Many people are surprised to learn that octopuses have 8 arms, yet these flexible appendages are often called tentacles. In reality, tentacles are quite different. They usually have suckers only near the end, while octopus arms are lined with suckers all along their length. Each arm is a marvel of nature, equipped with its own nervous system, allowing it to perform complex tasks independently from the octopus's brain. These arms help octopuses in various ways, from exploring their environment to catching prey. The amazing ability to manipulate objects and even open jars showcases their intelligence and adaptability. Despite their watery home, octopuses can perform incredible feats, making them some of the ocean's most fascinating creatures. So next time you hear someone talk about octopus tentacles, you can share the cool fact that octopuses have arms instead. Guess what really drives Oscar winners? In 2011, The Artist made history as the last black and white film to snag an Oscar. This charming film, directed by Michael Hazanavicius, is a delightful nod to the silent film era and beautifully captures the transition to talkies. It stood out in an industry where bright colors and CGI reigned supreme, making its achievement even more remarkable. The Academy Awards often favor visually stunning movies that pop off the screen, so it's intriguing to see a film that relies on nostalgia and simplicity win such a prestigious award. The Artist not only reminded audiences of the magic of early cinema, but also proved that powerful storytelling can shine through regardless of visual trends. As technology keeps pushing the boundaries of filmmaking, will we see more gems like this that embrace old-school styles in the future? This might surprise you. The oldest person ever lived. Jiramon Kimura from Japan holds the remarkable record of living to 116 years and 54 days. Born in 1897, he was the last living person from that year, and his extraordinary lifespan has intrigued researchers looking for secrets to longevity. Scientists studied his life to uncover what factors contribute to reaching such an impressive age. They explored everything from diet and genetics to lifestyle habits. Jiramon enjoyed a diet rich in vegetables and had a keen sense of social connection. Both believed to play vital roles in promoting health as we age. His achievements not only inspire us to strive for longer lives, but also encourage us to consider how we can lead healthier, fuller lives daily. What do you think are the keys to living a long and happy life? What if I told you about Yukon's Signpost Forest? This unique landmark in Watson Lake, Canada, began in 1942 thanks to a soldier named Carl von Hagedorn. He was stationed in the region and started this quirky tradition when he planted a sign pointing to his hometown, indicating the distance. Over time, this one sign blossomed into a vibrant forest filled with thousands of signs from around the world. Visitors often add their own personal signs, showcasing their travels or hometowns, which keeps the forest growing and changing. The signpost forest is now a beloved tourist attraction, drawing adventurers and families alike who want to capture the spirit of connection and exploration. Today, you can find signs from countries across the globe, making it a fascinating mix of personal stories and geography. Isn't it amazing how one small act can lead to a global tapestry of memories? What if I told you you eat human hair? It's true, the average person unknowingly consumes about 12 human hairs each year, especially when indulging in fast food. This statistic might make you shudder, but it's all about food hygiene practices. Fast food often involves high-volume production, where strict health standards can sometimes slip. Hair can end up in food during preparation due to busy kitchen environments or inadequate hairnets. While it's not pleasant to think about, our bodies can typically handle small amounts of contaminants without serious harm. The key takeaway? Maintain awareness about where your food comes from. Choosing freshly prepared meals or cooking at home can help minimize these unsettling occurrences. So next time you grab a quick burger, consider the journey it made to your plate. How often do you think about what's really in your food? Prepare to be amazed by giant screws. Did you know the world's largest screws can measure up to 2 meters long? These colossal screws are not just impressive in size, they play a crucial role in anchoring solar panels safely to the ground. This innovative technology is a game changer for renewable energy. As solar energy becomes increasingly important in the fight against climate change, sturdy anchoring solutions are essential to ensure that solar panels remain secure during strong winds or storms. By using these large screws, engineers can provide stability and durability to solar installations, allowing them to generate clean energy efficiently. This is a perfect blend of engineering ingenuity and commitment to a sustainable future. So the next time you see a solar panel, remember the giant screws working behind the scenes to keep it firmly in place. Isn't it fascinating how technology evolves for the greater good? Let's uncover the truth about the Aerocar. In the 1950s, Maltine Taylor introduced an innovative vehicle that captured the imagination of many, the Aerocar. This remarkable invention combined the functionality of a car and an airplane, featuring detachable wings that allowed it to soar through the skies or cruise down the highways. The Aerocar could reach impressive speeds of up to 118 miles per hour, showcasing humanity's ambition to blend two forms of transportation into one. However, despite its pioneering design and unique capabilities, the Aerocar never hit the market in mass production. It remains a symbol of what could have been, inspiring engineers and dreamers alike to continue pursuing the dream of flying cars. While we may not yet see cars taking off from our streets, the Aerocar reminds us that the sky isn't the limit when it comes to our transportation dreams. Did you know cats have their own language for us? Researchers found that domestic cats create a special communication style exclusively for humans. Unlike their wild cousins, cats use a mix of meows, purrs, and other sounds that are tailored to interact with people. This unique vocabulary varies in pitch, length, and tone, allowing cats to convey specific emotions or needs. For instance, a high-pitched meow might signal excitement or a desire for food, while a low purr can show contentment. This clever adaptability highlights how deeply cats bond with humans and how they've evolved to communicate in their own specific way. It's interesting to note that this feline language isn't as commonly used among cats in the wild. They don't need to meow to communicate with each other, as they rely more on body language and scent. The fact that our furry friends have developed such a distinct way to express themselves shows just how much they appreciate our company. Have you ever thought about what your cat might be trying to tell you? Prepare to be amazed by Easter Island's Moai statues. These remarkable stone figures, famously known for their large heads, hide more than just a pretty face. Recent archaeological discoveries reveal that many Moai statues have full bodies buried beneath the ground, a fact that has surprised both scientists and visitors alike. While some Moai were carved solely as monumental heads, others reflect a more intricate design, showcasing the ingenuity of the Rapa Nui people. These statues can weigh several tons and stand up to 33 feet tall, which makes their construction even more impressive. The mystery of how ancient cultures moved these colossal statues across rocky terrain continues to spark debate. Did they use ropes, sledges, or maybe even some techniques we haven't yet uncovered? Each statue tells its own story, inviting us to explore the rich history of these enigmatic treasures and the people who created them. Did you know how many stitches are in a baseball? A standard baseball is not just a ball, it's a finely crafted piece of sports equipment featuring 108 double stitches. That means there are a whopping 216 individual stitches holding it all together. These stitches play a crucial role in a player's performance by influencing the ball's aerodynamics. When pitchers throw a curveball or a fastball, those stitches create drag in the air, helping the ball to curve or spin. The white leather casing, stitched together with precision, is designed to provide durability and maintain its shape during intense games. It's fascinating to think that every time a player catches a fly ball or hits a home run, they are interacting with a carefully engineered object that has been around for over 100 years. The stitches are not just for show, they also support the core, which is made of layers of yarn and a rubber center. So the next time you see a baseball game, remember the incredible craftsmanship stitched into every single ball. Here's a wild fact about ATMs that changed banking. The first automated teller machine, or ATM, made its debut in 1967 at Westminster Bank in London, forever altering how people accessed their cash. Before this invention, withdrawing money required visiting a bank during specific hours, which was inconvenient. The ATM offered a revolutionary solution by allowing customers to get cash 24/7. Imagine the freedom. With just a card and a PIN, people could now access their funds at any time and express their needs without waiting in line. This technology sparked a global transformation in banking, leading to millions of ATMs installed worldwide. Today, you can find them in convenience stores, airports, and even on some street corners. This innovation not only made banking more accessible, but also paved the way for other financial technologies that we now take for granted. Isn't it amazing how one invention can change our lives? Discover the bizarre world of Dinocaris. This extraordinary dinosaur, known for its unusual features, had an 8-foot-long arm skeleton that sets it apart from other dinosaurs. Imagine standing next to those colossal arms, much more than we typically see. The Dinocaris also sported a unique body structure, complete with a toothless duck's beak and short legs that give it an odd, almost comical appearance. Researchers believe that these adaptations helped it thrive in its environment, perhaps by foraging for soft plants or aquatic vegetation. While most dinosaurs had sharp teeth for snagging prey, Dinocaris took a different path. Its peculiar shape and structure have fueled countless questions and studies, allowing paleontologists to piece together the mysteries of its life millions of years ago. How could such a strange creature evolve, and what other surprises await us in the fossil record? Did you know blood makes up 7% of your weight? This might sound surprising, but your blood is more than just a red liquid flowing through your veins. It plays critical roles in keeping you alive. For an average person weighing 154 pounds, this means they carry nearly 5 liters of blood. This miraculous fluid is composed mainly of red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets, each serving unique functions. Red blood cells transport oxygen from your lungs to the rest of your body, while white blood cells help fight infection, and platelets assist in blood clotting to prevent excessive bleeding. So the next time you think about your body, remember that your blood not only makes up a significant chunk of your weight, but also supports countless processes that keep you healthy and active. Isn't it incredible how much this liquid is doing for you every day? Here's something incredible about holiday parades. A Christmas parade in Texas took a surprising turn when a float collapse transformed a cheerful snowman into an unrecognizable heap of fabric. The giant snowman float was meant to dazzle spectators, but due to poor design choices, it crumpled mid-parade, leaving many in awe and others a bit puzzled. Children who gathered excitedly along the streets were met with an unexpected sight, as what should have been a symbol of winter cheer ended up looking like a giant mess. Instead of enjoying views of a joyful snowman, young onlookers were left scratching their heads, wondering if winter's spirit had met an untimely end. This incident highlights how important thoughtful design is, especially in festive celebrations meant to bring joy. It's a reminder that even in the most joyful of seasons, surprises can happen. Sometimes they just leave us wanting more. Imagine being the tallest man ever. Robert Wadlow, often called the Alton Giant, is a remarkable figure in history, not just for his astonishing height of 8 feet 11 inches, but for the story of his life. Born in 1918, Wadlow's extraordinary growth was due to an overactive pituitary gland, which produced excess growth hormone. As he grew taller, he faced immense challenges, including difficulties in mobility and health issues. Despite these obstacles, he led a relatively normal life until he reached adulthood. Sadly, at just 22 years old, he succumbed to a leg infection that arose from the use of a brace to help support his weight. Wadlow's life, though tragically short, left a lasting legacy, and he remains an inspiring symbol of resilience. His size, combined with his character, captivates people even today. How do you think his life experiences shaped his views on challenges? Can you believe how female cats reproduce uniquely? Female cats have a fascinating reproductive system that sets them apart from many other animals. Unlike species that routinely release eggs, female cats only release their eggs when they mate. This means each time a female cat breeds, she can produce kittens from different fathers. This strategy allows a female cat to have offspring with varied genetics, which can enhance their chances of survival. If a female mates with multiple males during her heat cycle, each egg could be fertilized by a different male, resulting in a litter with diverse paternity. This diversity can be advantageous as it increases genetic variation, which is essential for a healthy population. So the next time you see a litter of kittens, you might just be looking at a delightful mix of different feline traits and characteristics. Isn't nature full of surprises? Why did Tristan da Cunha miss World War I news? This small island, Britain's most remote colony, was completely isolated from the outside world during the Great War. In 1919, its inhabitants learned about the war only after it had both begun and ended, highlighting just how cut off they truly were. For a staggering 10 years, the island had gone without resupply, meaning no ships brought in goods or news. Imagine living in a place where you have no idea what's happening in the world. The isolation was so intense that the residents had no clue of the global upheaval taking place. The only connection to the outside was through the occasional passing ship, which was rare. This quirky situation raises questions about how communities adapt to isolation and the ways information shapes people's lives. It's a fascinating glimpse into the challenges and mystery of island life in the 20th century. What if I told you mirrors can trick your eyes? It's true. The shape of a mirror plays a big role in how we see ourselves. For instance, a curved mirror can distort perceptions of height and width. When you stand in front of a slightly bowed mirror, you might look taller, shorter, wider, or even skinnier than you actually are. This isn't just a fun house trick. It can genuinely affect how you feel about your appearance. In bathrooms, where many of us start our day, these deceptive reflections may lead to unrealistic body image issues. The next time you catch a glimpse of yourself while brushing your teeth, think about what that mirror might really be saying. Are you seeing the real you, or just the reflection of a curve? Mirrors are more than just glass. They can influence our self-perception in unexpected ways. Have you ever wondered about the first carat ever? In 2009, the world witnessed a groundbreaking moment in gemstone history, the introduction of permankarat, the very first carat. This milestone isn't just a matter of measurement. It's deeply tied to the Garna Pascuno community, where the carat concept originated. The name permankarat signifies more than just a new unit. It represents cultural heritage, pride, and a connection to the Earth's treasures. Each carat, defined as 200 milligrams, helps measure the weight of gemstones, making it easier for buyers and sellers to communicate value. The community of Garna Pascuno embraced this innovation, blending tradition with modern commerce. Today, when purchasing gemstones, remember that each carat carries a story, one that began in a small community with roots in Earth's beauty. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact? Believe it or not, the first web browser was invented. In 1990, Tim Berners-Lee, a brilliant computer scientist, created the World Wide Web, which later took on the name Nexus. This groundbreaking web browser was revolutionary, allowing users to easily access and navigate the growing information available on the internet. Before Berners-Lee's invention, accessing information on the internet was a challenging task, often requiring complicated commands and technical knowledge. With the introduction of the World Wide Web, anyone could explore the digital world with just a few clicks. This invention played a huge role in making the internet accessible to the general public, paving the way for the online experience we enjoy today. Berners-Lee's vision was not just about connecting computers, but about making knowledge available to everyone. How did this simple idea change our world forever? Why exactly does the lung microbiome matter so much? The lung microbiome, a collection of microorganisms residing in our lungs, might be less diverse than our gut bacteria, but it's incredibly important for maintaining our health. This unique community plays a crucial role in preventing infections and can even impact conditions like asthma. A balanced lung microbiome helps our immune system recognize harmful invaders, reducing the risk of respiratory illnesses. But that's not all. Recent research shows that cardiac fibroblasts, long thought to be mere structural cells in the heart, actually contribute to serious issues like arrhythmias and heart failure. These fibroblasts are now seen as potential therapeutic targets that could lead to new treatments for heart diseases. Understanding these connections helps us see how intertwined our various body systems are, and why keeping our microbiomes healthy is essential. Isn't it fascinating how much complexity is hidden in our bodies? Is it really true that coffee funded Brazilian athletes? During the 1932 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles, the Brazilian delegation faced a tough challenge: how to get to the Games during the Great Depression. Many countries struggled financially, and Brazil was no exception. They cleverly decided to finance their journey by traveling on a ship full of coffee. As they sailed to the United States, the athletes took it upon themselves to sell coffee at various ports along the way. This not only helped to cover their travel costs, but also showcased Brazil's rich coffee culture. The sight of athletes in uniforms selling coffee to make their Olympic dream a reality was both inspiring and innovative. Their resourcefulness served as a reminder of the determination of athletes everywhere, turning a simple beverage into a vehicle for hope and ambition. Isn't it amazing how a cup of coffee can rally dreams and teamwork? Here's a wild fact about watermelons. Did you know that watermelons are actually classified as berries? Specifically, they're known as peepos in botanical terms. This classification comes from the way they develop from a single ovary, which gives them that juicy, fleshy interior we all love, along with a tough outer rind. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Watermelons are more closely related to cucumbers than to what we typically think of as berries, like strawberries or blueberries. This connection to cucumbers highlights the fascinating diversity within the plant kingdom. So next time you're enjoying a slice of watermelon on a hot summer day, remember that this juicy fruit has surprising relatives in the veggie world. Who knew that such a delicious treat could have such a unique family tree? It makes you wonder what other surprising secrets might be hiding in your favorite fruits and veggies. What if I told you Centrum impacts lives every day? Centrum, a medication commonly used to prevent blood clots, plays a crucial role in the health of countless people worldwide. Despite some indifference toward its importance, its effectiveness in managing conditions like atrial fibrillation and deep vein thrombosis is undeniable. This medication works by reducing the blood's ability to clot, making it essential for individuals at risk of stroke or heart issues. By carefully monitoring patients' INR levels, doctors can adjust the dosage to ensure safety and effectiveness. While the speaker may downplay its significance, many individuals rely on Centrum for their well-being. By helping countless patients avoid severe health complications, Centrum proves that sometimes the most impactful innovations can be taken for granted. What do you think about the role of medications like Centrum in our lives? Here's what actually happens when a boy goes missing. In 1912, a tragic event unfolded when 4-year-old Bobby Dunbar vanished during a family trip in Louisiana. His distraught family searched tirelessly for him, and nearly a year later, another boy named Legally was found and identified as Bobby. However, nearly a century later, thanks to advancements in DNA testing, It was revealed that the boy was not Bobby Dunbar at all. This shocking discovery raises questions about identity and the powerful need for resolution in unresolved mysteries. Bobby Dunbar's case highlights the emotional turmoil families face when loved ones go missing and the challenges law enforcement encounters in locating them. The real Bobby Dunbar remains a poignant mystery, reminding us how fragile and complex our understanding of identity can be in a world where the truth is often obscured. What really happened to Bobby Dunbar? Prepare to be amazed by meerkat clans. These fascinating animals are highly social, forming tight-knit groups known as clans. Within their clans, meerkats showcase remarkable teamwork as they hunt, care for their young, and defend themselves against predators. Each clan member has a role, with one meerkat often appointed as the lookout while others search for food. This lookout perches on a high point, scanning the environment for threats and alerting the group if danger approaches. Meerkats communicate with a variety of vocalizations, helping them coordinate their activities seamlessly. When one member finds food, they communicate their discovery, ensuring the entire clan benefits from the meal. Their cooperative behavior not only strengthens social bonds, but also enhances their survival chances in the wild. These clever creatures are a perfect example of how teamwork can lead to success in nature. So the next time you see a meerkat, think about the intricate social network and collaboration happening right before your eyes. Believe it or not, cats purr for healing. This soothing sound isn't just a sign of contentment, it can also indicate when a cat is injured or in pain. Researchers suggest that purring may help cats recover from injuries due to its potential therapeutic effects. The vibrations created when they purr range between 25 and 150 hertz, a frequency known to promote healing in bones and tissues. But that's not all. Purring also acts as a crucial communication tool between cats and humans. When your feline friend curls up and starts to purr, they might be seeking comfort, signaling that they want to bond with you. So the next time you hear that gentle rumble, pay attention. Is your cat in need of a snuggle, or do they need a little extra care? Understanding this behavior deepens our connection with our beloved pets and highlights just how special they really are. What if I told you millions love McDonald's daily? In the United States, McDonald's attracts millions of visitors every single day, making it a staple in American culture. For many, stopping by this iconic fast food chain isn't just about grabbing a quick meal, it's become a daily ritual. Whether it's the crispy fries, juicy burgers, or delightful breakfast options, people are drawn to the familiar taste and convenience. This widespread love for fast food reflects a cultural obsession that extends beyond just hunger. Many enjoy the experience with family and friends, often making it a social event. However, this daily consumption of fried foods raises important questions about health and nutrition. While fast food offers comfort and speed, it's crucial to balance enjoyment with healthier choices. Can we rethink our relationship with food while still celebrating what we love? You won't believe this about early internet struggles. In the early days of the internet, connecting to the web was an interesting yet frustrating experience. Users relied on their landline phones to access the internet, which meant that every time someone picked up the phone in the house, it would disconnect the connection. Imagine searching for information only to be abruptly cut off mid-sentence because your sibling decided to make a call. This limitation made online browsing a challenge and often a race against time, constantly worrying about phone interruptions. Moreover, these early dial-up connections were typically slow, often taking minutes to load a simple web page. As a result, users had to manage their online activities carefully. They would often plan around family schedules to minimize disruptions. This unique situation shaped the online habits of many, paving the way for today's seamless, always-on internet access. Did you know moon footprints will last 100 million years? Footprints left by Apollo astronauts on the lunar surface are truly remarkable. Since the moon has no atmosphere, there's no wind or rain to wear them away. This means that the iconic footprints and tracks made by lunar rovers will remain for about 100 million years, untouched and perfectly preserved. Picture this. Millions of years from now, Visitors from another world might find these traces, providing a snapshot of our human exploration. Alongside footprints, the historic landers and rovers will still be visible, creating a time capsule of human ingenuity. The absence of weathering processes lets us think of the moon as a kind of cosmic canvas capturing a moment in time. It's fascinating to consider that, unlike our planet, where signs of life quickly fade, the moon preserves our lunar legacy. So as we gaze up at the moon, we are not only looking at a celestial body, but at an everlasting record of humanity's quest to explore beyond our own world. What other mysteries does the moon hold for us? Let's uncover the truth about ancient Greek drachmas. The drachma, a fascinating coin from antiquity, originally held value equivalent to a handful of arrows. This connection between currency and survival highlights how early societies approached trade and commerce. In ancient Greece, a drachma was not just money. It represented a means to secure food, shelter, and even protection. The use of arrows as a standard for value illustrates how essential they were for hunting and warfare, serving as a reminder of the harsh realities of life. Over time, the drachma evolved into a critical part of everyday transactions, becoming a popular currency across various city-states. This shift helped to standardize trade, allowing merchants and citizens to engage more freely in economic exchanges. Isn't it interesting how something as simple as arrows can shape the foundations of trade and currency in a civilization? Check out this fascinating detail about bandoliers. A bandolier is not just any belt. It's a stylish and practical accessory worn by soldiers to carry ammunition. This unique piece combines fashion with military utility, making it an essential item for readiness during combat. Traditionally, bandoliers were adorned with cartridges, allowing soldiers quick access to their ammo, while also showcasing a rugged style. Historically, they have been represented in numerous movies and artworks, highlighting their importance in warfare and the soldier's identity. From the battlefields of the past to modern depictions in films and video games, bandoliers symbolize a soldier's preparedness for action. They tell stories of bravery and conflict, and even today, you might see them incorporated into various fashion trends, blending history with contemporary style. Are you intrigued by how such a simple accessory can carry so much meaning? Prepare to be amazed by dry ice magic. When dry ice, which is solid carbon dioxide, is put in warm water, it doesn't melt like regular ice. Instead, it undergoes a process called sublimation, where it turns directly from solid to gas. This transformation creates a stunning, thick cloud that looks just like smoke, adding a dramatic effect to any experiment. But that's not all. When dry ice is mixed with slime, an entirely different reaction takes place. The dry ice releases gas as it sublimates, forming tiny bubbles that get trapped in the slime. This creates a bubbling foam effect that's not only fascinating to watch, but also demonstrates some cool science behind states of matter and gas expansion. Both experiments are great ways to see science in action. Who knew playing with dry ice could be so entertaining and educational? You won't believe how small mammals boost farming. These little creatures, like rabbits and field mice, play a surprising yet significant role in agriculture through their droppings. Farmers often struggle with maintaining soil health, but these furry friends offer a natural solution. Their droppings, rich in nutrients, enhance the soil's fertility, allowing crops to grow stronger and healthier. Instead of relying solely on chemical fertilizers, which can harm the environment, many farmers are beginning to appreciate the value of small mammals as eco-friendly allies. By allowing these animals to thrive in their fields, farmers can create a balanced ecosystem that benefits both their crops and local wildlife. So next time you see a rabbit hopping around, remember it's not just cute, it's also helping to grow your food. How cool is that? Can you imagine a month starting with Friday the 13th? It's a fascinating twist of calendar fate that always surprises people. When a month kicks off on a Monday, it guarantees that there will be a Friday the 13th within those 30 or 31 days. Why does this happen? Well, the way our calendar is structured means that the 1st, 8th, 15th, and 22nd of the month all fall on a Monday. This setup creates a perfect cycle where the 13th is exactly 12 days later, landing on a Friday. For those who might think Friday the 13th is merely a day of bad luck, It's interesting to note that statistically, there's no correlation between the day and bad events. In fact, this quirky phenomenon happens at least once or twice a year, depending on the year's layout. So next time you find yourself in a month that starts on a Monday, keep your eyes open for that cheeky Friday the 13th. Will you consider celebrating it instead of fearing it? Why exactly does the internet connect billions of people? It all started with ARPANET, a groundbreaking project initiated by the U.S. Department of Defense in the late 1960s. This early network was designed to withstand attacks and ensure reliable communication during the Cold War. Fast forward to today, and you can see how far technology has come. The internet has transformed from a few interconnected computers into a global network linking over 4.9 billion people as of 2021. This astonishing growth enables communication, learning, and entertainment like never before. Imagine video chatting with a friend across the globe or streaming your favorite show anytime. With a click of a button, countless devices, from phones to smart appliances, talk to each other, making our lives incredibly convenient. As we continue to innovate, who knows what new connections and possibilities the future of the internet will bring? Believe it or not, wood frogs master urine retention. These incredible amphibians have a remarkable ability to hold their urine for as long as 8 months. This adaptation is particularly useful during the cold winter months when the ground freezes. In this state, wood frogs enter a sort of hibernation while their bodies prepare for the thaw. By storing nutrients and waste in their bladder, they conserve water and energy, waiting for warmer days. When spring arrives and temperatures rise, these frogs can quickly rehydrate and rejoin their wetland habitats. This impressive biological feat highlights nature's ingenuity in survival. The wood frog's unique strategies not only help it thrive in harsh climates, but also inspire scientists studying extreme life strategies in animals. Isn't it amazing how a simple frog can teach us about resilience? Surprisingly, it's a fact that earthworms have 5 hearts. These amazing creatures might seem simple, but their cardiovascular system is quite fascinating. Earthworms, which play a crucial role in soil health, have a total of 5 hearts located around their bodies. These hearts, actually muscular contractions in the blood vessels, help pump a fluid called hemolymph, which circulates nutrients and oxygen throughout their bodies. Unlike humans, earthworms don't need lungs. Instead, they breathe through their skin. This unique respiratory system works well since they live underground where they can stay moist. By breaking down organic matter and aerating the soil, earthworms contribute significantly to maintaining healthy ecosystems. So next time you see one wiggling in the garden, remember that it has quite the extraordinary anatomy working hard beneath the surface. You won't believe this about jellyfish immortality. These fascinating creatures, known scientifically as Turritopsis dohrnii, have a remarkable trait that sets them apart in the animal kingdom. Jellyfish are considered biologically immortal because they don't age in the traditional sense. Instead, they can revert to their earlier life stages after reaching maturity. If faced with stress or injury, they can transform their cells back to a younger form, essentially hitting the reset button on their life cycle. This incredible ability allows them to potentially live indefinitely unless they are killed by predators or disease. Imagine a creature that defies the normal process of aging, fascinating scientists and nature lovers alike. Researchers are studying these jellyfish to learn more about their unique properties, hopeful that insights gained might one day inform human medicine and longevity. How incredible is the natural world? You might be shocked to learn that most drownings occur inland, contrary to what many people think. While we often imagine dangerous ocean waves, the reality is quite different. According to statistics, about 90% of drowning deaths happen in inland waters like rivers, lakes, and even backyard swimming pools. Freshwater environments can be surprisingly hazardous due to various factors. For instance, strong currents in rivers, unseen drop-offs in lakes, and unprotected pools can catch swimmers off guard. Additionally, many people underestimate how quickly and silently a drowning can happen, so it's vital to stay vigilant, especially around children. Having proper safety measures, such as life jackets and adult supervision, can dramatically reduce these risks. So next time you think of swimming safety, remember that those inviting lakes and pools might be more dangerous than they seem. Have you ever wondered about parallel universes? Theories in quantum physics and cosmology suggest that our universe might be just a small part of a vast multiverse. Imagine countless other universes coexisting alongside ours, each one spawned by every choice you or anyone else has ever made. This concept springs from the idea that every decision, no matter how small, creates a branch in reality, leading to new paths of existence. If you decided to go left instead of right in a parallel universe, you might have experienced the opposite journey. Scientists explore these mind-bending ideas to understand the fabric of reality. While we haven't discovered these alternate realities yet, research into quantum mechanics continues to push the boundaries of our understanding. Could there be a universe where dinosaurs still roam, or where you chose to be a rock star? The possibilities are endless. You might be surprised that bridges freeze faster than roads. This interesting fact reveals how bridges experience unique conditions that accelerate freezing. Unlike roads, which are insulated by the ground beneath them, bridges hang in the air, making them exposed to chilly temperatures from both above and below. As the cold air sweeps around and directly touches the bridge's surface, ice can form much quicker than on traditional roadways. This means that on a frosty morning, your driving route may be clear, but the bridge could be slick and icy, catching drivers off guard. It's a reminder for us to be cautious, even when road conditions look good. So next time you head out in winter, keep an eye out for those elevated structures. They can be more dangerous than they seem. Prepare to be amazed by the sky pool. This jaw-dropping swimming pool is not your average backyard feature. It's a clear, glass-bottom marvel suspended 10 stories above the bustling streets of London. Imagine swimming while enjoying a breathtaking view of the city below. The experience is both exhilarating and a bit nerve-wracking. With its innovative design, the sky pool gives swimmers a unique thrill as they float above the ground, making them rethink their comfort zone. People often find themselves glancing down through the transparent bottom, hitting a mix of excitement and apprehension about the safety of the glass. Designed with strong, durable materials, this pool is built to ensure it's completely secure. So if you're brave enough to take the plunge, will you dive into this sky-high adventure? Why exactly does this giant stone hover in Ergaki? The Ergaki Reserve in Russia is home to a remarkable natural phenomenon, a colossal stone weighing around 600 tons that seems to defy gravity. This massive rock, known as the Lying Stone, has maintained its precarious balance for thousands of years, capturing the interest of both locals and scientists alike. The stone is perched on a narrow base, creating the illusion that it could topple at any moment. Geologists believe that a combination of weathering, erosion, and the peculiar forces of nature has led to this intriguing arrangement. While the stone appears perfectly stable, the underlying geological features, like the specific rock types and the terrain, contribute to its unique position. Visitors to Ergaki often marvel at how such a heavy object can stay upright, prompting questions about the natural forces at play. Could this balancing act be a clue to the history of this beautiful landscape? Is it really true that drones can shine this bright? The Lumineer QAVR-2 drone, featuring powerful LumeCube lights, emits a staggering 300,000 lumens, which is like having over 10,000 candles illuminating your path. This incredible brightness transforms dark environments into daytime-like conditions, making it a game-changer for filmmakers, adventurers, and emergency responders alike. Imagine capturing stunning night scenes in vivid detail or carrying out urgent night rescues with maximum visibility. However, it's essential to remember that this intensity comes with safety precautions. Users must wear safety goggles that meet ANSI's 87.1 standards to protect their eyes from the overwhelming brightness. The Lumineer QAVR-2 drone not only offers remarkable visual power, but also emphasizes safety, ensuring that creativity and security can go hand in hand, even in the dark. Is it really true that awesome takes practice? This intriguing idea comes from a Christian devotional book called "Anybody Can Be Cool, but Awesome Takes Practice," specifically designed for teens. Within its pages, readers discover valuable life lessons and faith-based advice aimed at helping them grow into their best selves as seen through the eyes of God. While the book may have a retro cover that might throw some off, the content is packed with wisdom that encourages young people to strive for greatness in their daily lives. The author emphasizes that while anyone can easily appear cool, true awesomeness requires dedication and effort. By guiding readers through relatable challenges and experiences, the book imparts essential skills for personal and spiritual development. It addresses topics like self-acceptance, resilience, and character building, making it a practical guide for teens navigating the complexities of growing up. So are you ready to embrace the journey from cool to awesome? What if I told you Earth has a magnetic shield? This incredible shield, known as the magnetic field, plays a vital role in protecting life from harmful solar radiation. Generated by the movement of molten iron in the Earth's core, this magnetic field extends far into space, creating a safe barrier against high-energy particles emitted by the sun. Without it, our planet would be bombarded by these dangerous rays, increasing health risks and threatening our very existence. Solar radiation can lead to cancer, damage our DNA, and disrupt electrical systems, even satellites. Interestingly, the magnetic field also helps guide animals, like migratory birds, during their journeys. So next time you step outside, remember the invisible force surrounding us, working tirelessly to keep us safe and allowing life to thrive. Isn't it amazing how something we can't see plays such a crucial role? Surprising fact about blue whales and beach balls. Blue whales, the incredible giants of the ocean, are known for their immense size, reaching lengths of up to 100 feet. Hard to believe, but despite being the largest animal on Earth, these magnificent creatures have a surprisingly small throat. They can only swallow prey that is no larger than a beach ball. So, what does a blue whale eat? Primarily, it feeds on tiny shrimp-like animals called krill, consuming up to 4 tons of them every day during feeding season. The blue whale uses a technique called filter feeding, where it takes in large mouthfuls of water along with krill and then pushes the water out through its baleen plates, trapping the tiny creatures inside. This unique feeding strategy allows them to sustain their colossal bodies while navigating the vast oceans. Imagine a creature that big limited to such small morsels. Understanding these facts about blue whales offers a glimpse into the fascinating adaptations of marine life. How does such a large animal thrive on such tiny food? What if I told you about China's book revolution? Before the Renaissance, around 75% of all books across the globe were written in Chinese. This remarkable figure highlights the advanced mass printing techniques that China had developed long before Europe caught up. The invention of woodblock printing in the 7th century helped create an explosion of written material in China, making literature and learning much more accessible to the masses. While Europe was still struggling with laborious handwritten manuscripts, China was producing books in large quantities, covering everything from philosophy to poetry. This enormous volume of Chinese literature not only reflects the rich culture and intellectual pursuit of the time, but also sets the stage for the eventual spread of knowledge that would contribute to the Renaissance. Isn't it fascinating how one country had such a significant grip on the written word back then? You won't believe this about the largest cemetery. Wadi al-Salam in Iraq is not just any burial ground. It's the biggest cemetery in the world, covering an astounding 6 square kilometers. Imagine that. This vast expanse is home to millions of bodies, making it a serene resting place that many people continue to honor today. Each year, around 500,000 new burials take place here, reflecting the deep connection of families to their loved ones. Located in the city of Najaf, Wadi al-Salam serves not only as a cemetery, but also as a pilgrimage site for many Shia Muslims, who believe it to be a sacred area. The cemetery features a unique landscape of tombstones, shrines, and memorials, and it's not uncommon to see families tending to the graves of their ancestors. With its rich history and cultural significance, Wadi al-Salam continues to draw attention and curiosity from around the world. Why exactly does Bulbasaur blend plants and dinosaurs? This unique Pokemon captures our imagination by fusing the features of a plant and a dinosaur into one adorable creature. Bulbasaur is the perfect example of how creativity thrives in the Pokemon franchise. With its bulb-like plant on its back, it represents the fascinating world of botany, while its squat reptilian form draws inspiration from dinosaurs. On the other hand, Gyarados takes a different route, embodying the awe-inspiring aspects of Chinese dragon mythology. This dragon-like Pokemon transforms from a humble Magikarp, showcasing the theme of perseverance and change. The Pokemon franchise cleverly combines various cultural elements and mythologies, making these characters relatable and intriguing. By merging different inspirations, it invites fans around the world to explore a rich tapestry of creativity. Isn't it amazing how games can reflect such diverse influences? This might surprise you. Lord Humongous steals the show. In the post-apocalyptic film, The Road Warrior, the character of Lord Humongous, with his eerie metal mask, creates a chilling presence that captivates audiences. This unforgettable villain, portrayed by actor Vernon Wells, embodies the chaos and despair of a dystopian world. The movie uses raw and gritty storytelling to reflect a society in ruins, where survival comes at a high cost. Lord Humongous stands out not only for his frightening appearance, but also for his menacing demeanor, making him a nightmare for the film's protagonists. The Road Warrior is famous for its high-octane chase scenes and intense action, but it's the haunting figure of Humongous that leaves a lasting impression. Fans often appreciate how the character adds depth to the plot, fueling tension and excitement. As moviegoers navigate the gripping world of the Road Warrior, they find themselves mesmerized by the film's vivid imagery and the compelling portrayal of its villain. What do you think makes a truly memorable movie villain? What if I told you jellyfish have their heart in a surprising spot? In these fascinating creatures, the heart is cleverly placed near the head, just behind the brain. This unusual arrangement isn't just for looks. It plays a crucial role in how jellyfish keep their blood flowing smoothly. By positioning the heart so close to the brain, jellyfish can optimize the circulation of nutrients throughout their bodies. This unique setup also frees up space for their reproductive organs, making room for eggs and sperm to develop. By enhancing survival and reproduction, this anatomical feature gives jellyfish a better chance to thrive in their underwater habitats. With over 700 species of jellyfish, this heart placement shows just how diverse and adaptable life can be in the ocean's depths. So next time you see a jellyfish drifting by, remember the incredible design behind its survival. This might surprise you, Warner Brothers and the Ottoman Empire. In 1923, while filmmakers were busy creating magic in Hollywood, the world was witnessing the end of an era with the official abolition of the Ottoman Sultan title in 1922. Warner Brothers, which is now synonymous with blockbuster movies and beloved cartoons, was founded just a year later, marking the beginning of a new chapter in cinematic history. The Ottoman Empire, once a powerful and sprawling domain, had been in decline for years, and its disintegration signified a dramatic shift in global politics. Meanwhile, in California, four brothers, Harry, Albert, Sam, and Jack Warner, were tapping into the budding film industry, paving the way for beloved characters like Bugs Bunny and Batman. This contrast between the end of an empire and the start of a media giant highlights how history can pivot in surprising ways, leading to cultural transformations that resonate even today. Get ready for Red Bull's Wild Junk Race. This exciting event encourages participants to unleash their creativity by building absurd vehicles made entirely from household materials. Imagine crafting a flamboyant car from old furniture, soda cans, and discarded electronics. The possibilities are endless. Red Bull aims to promote not just fun, but also resourcefulness and engineering skills among competitors. Each team, usually composed of friends or family, must brainstorm, design, and construct their quirky rides, blending art and engineering seamlessly. The event showcases incredible imagination, as some vehicles may resemble pirate ships, while others mimic animals or popular characters. Once built, these strange yet fascinating contraptions face off in hilarious races, proving that the journey of creation is just as thrilling as the competition itself. Attendees can expect a vibrant atmosphere filled with laughter, cheers, and some unexpected surprises. Who will come up with the wackiest design and claim victory in this ultimate test of creativity?